Coach, can you please start with an opening statement?
Just really proud of this group. You know, you get to tournament time and you've got to find ways to finish games. And Sac State's had a great game today. They've made it very difficult on us this last week and a half and been extremely tough. And kids just really stepped up. And I thought our defense found a way to get the job done today.
You fell down 9-3 to a team coming off a huge upset, but then you were able to lock in, going on a 14-3 run that included 10 points from true freshmen. What did you think of the response from your team?
I thought it was exactly what we needed at the right moment. But that's kind of been how this team has rolled all season long. You know, it's been different kids. It's been a lot of different situations. And I thought our bench really came in and gave us a lift in that kind of transition and really settled us in and just ran some offense and moved the ball and got some steals and out in transition. I thought Lexi was fantastic off the bench for us today, just kind of causing havoc and just was everywhere defensively. And then you find a couple open looks and a couple shots start to fall. And I thought we got the game jitters out.
Knowing that March Madness is all about survive and advance, how do you prepare your team mentally to go up against a team who had such an upset as they did the night before?
Yeah, you know, it's more just focusing on yourselves at this point of the year. You know, we're trying to obviously prepare for our opponents, but we just saw Sac State twice last week, so very familiar with each other, and it was really more of just trying to execute and run what we run, and trying to keep it simple and not forced. There was some early energy where we created some scramble opportunities that maybe we were trying to make some home run plays, and then I felt like we really settled in and got some discipline going.
Lexi, what were you thinking after falling behind early? What was the key to you and your teammates' response?
Just my defense effort and keeping it all together and making my team being a spark off the bench, and I think that really helped my team get it together and be there, and making my shots definitely helped.
Coach, what do you think about the response and the debut of all of your freshmen in their first conference tournament?
I thought they responded to the moment extremely well. And our team's all about effort and defense. Everything starts with that. The offense comes when you get great stops and get great defense as a group, and you share the ball in the offensive end, and you do it the right way. And we're a team that's trying to find the right shot on the offensive end, and it doesn't matter who gets the credit as long as we get a great shot. And I thought the freshmen came in, and this time of year, I get to say they're almost sophomores now. So just really proud of the resolve of just trying to lock in, especially because you don't know how they're going to respond. I thought they did a great job of just getting settled.
Tori, what was the mental aspect coming out of halftime, just knowing that you have 2 more quarters to play, and how did you and your teammates, how were you able to keep yourselves locked in?
I think going into half, we were all a little bit tired. We had sat in the hotel for a few days. He's kind of not doing too much, so I think it was just kind of getting back into it and getting our legs back under us, and Coach Ben just said, do what you do, and it was going to come back to us, and I think it did, and I think overall it was just effort for us, and on the defensive end, getting stops.
Tori, you were supposed to play in Idaho in last year's championship game, and this year's games were canceled. How excited are you to play the Vandals? Or is excited the right even word?
Yeah. No, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a fun matchup. It always is. It always has been. So, I don't know. I think getting this game under our belt was really helpful, and now it's time to really lock in and get a good solid win here tomorrow.
Coach, you've been in the Big Sky for quite some time. Can you just talk about how competitive that the teams have been, and with the unconventional schedule, and knowing that you have to give it all your all every game in this tournament?
Well, first of all, we're proud of this conference. You know, this conference is extremely competitive. Our RPI has always been really strong, and these teams are just raising the standard every night. You can't take a night off, and I think when you have to show up and be your best effort every day, it's challenging all of us to get better. And so we're going to have to be at an elite level, obviously defensively tomorrow, but on the offensive end, we're going to have to be really sharp as well.
Tori, knowing what it's like to go up against a team who played in the first round and having a bye, was there any different kind of mental mindset for you coming into this game?
I think just playing how we played, like Coach Ben said, we were very familiar with them, so it was just about us tonight and just playing hard.
Coach, do you have any initial thoughts on you being able to play the Vandals next?
initial thoughts is 9 o'clock's really late. So we're talking about moving breakfast back. It's going to be a great game, and we're just it's a little bit unusual to go into a tournament matchup with a team you haven't played in the regular season. I mean, that's a first for me in 16 years, so that's going to be crazy. But at the same time, we just need to find a way to make the day go a little bit shorter, because 9 p.m. is super late, and we just want to make sure when it comes to game time that we're ready to give everything that we have.
Lexi, what are the keys to the game to be able to come away with a victory tomorrow?
Defense, I think.
Coach loves that. Say that.
Yes. Seriously. I think getting on the floor and making those quick plays was for sure why we won tonight, and all of us played really hard-nosed defense and helped each other when they drove, and I think that really carried it to a win.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.